Hello, lovely people of the world.
Magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
안녕하세요, 여러분.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Justin, Sarah.
And welcome to this episode of our Europe trip. So basically, this was the very last port that we've been to, which is
Southampton, UK.
United Kingdom. So basically, if you guys haven't been following us, we're just covering our bases when it comes to describing our Euro vacation for the very first time ever, because we've never been to Europe before, and we focus on Northern Europe. This time around, we spent 3 nights in Paris. You can check out our previous videos on that. We spent 7 days on a Euro cruise ship that took us to different ports. First port being Belgium, so check out our experience on that. Second port was Amsterdam. Third port was Hamburg, Germany. And finally, our final port of our Euro trip, our ship docked at Southampton, UK. What did we do in Southampton, UK, honey?
We took a 2-hour bus ride to Salisbury.
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 That's how they like to pronounce it.
Salisbury.
Yeah, buddy. So it was a guided tour. It wasn't just like a quiet bus ride that you fall asleep in, although I did fall asleep, I'm pretty sure, at some point.
An Italian guy was our tour guide.
I kid you not. He amazed the heck out of me because he could speak so many languages.
Houses with a garden in front, a garden in the back. So this is where normal population live. 2.2 is the growth of the country. So imagine a family with 2.2 kids. This is where they tend to live. Nice schools in Salisbury as well. So
And then we went to Stonehenge. So we were walking towards Stonehenge. It's right in front of us.
It's cloudy though. Might rain any minute.
40% chance of rain today.
If you guys had watched the Wonder Woman movie, the Stonehenge was actually highlighted there, and they showed as if there's a circle of rocks. We're not even sure. There's like a historical unknown as to who put them there, but apparently there was some mystical energy that was coming off of the center of the circle that these rocks have been made to form. Check out the souvenir we got.
So we got this magnet.
Right there. OMG, so precious. We're like, looks just like it. So unfortunately, we were not able to get close enough to the actual Stonehenge site. It was kind of fenced off a little bit, more like a lot. Hey guys, we're in Southampton, United Kingdom. We're at the monumental and legendary Stonehenge site.
Is that right?
Yes, do you want to see? The tunnel. Unfortunately, they fenced the area off, the circumference of the area off because of history in the making, where people kind of were trying to carve off pieces of the rocks, apparently. Kids are also drawing some graffiti on them, so they had to clean it up. And also they said over the years and years of people and visitors visiting here, if they were to step on the actual grounds of the Stonehenge, it would actually dig into the mud or the landscape, and then who knows, it might actually move the Stonehenge a little bit or off balance. We wouldn't want that now, would we? So yeah, it's gorgeous. I was hoping I could get into the center of it so we could experience some magical radioactivity. They said there's some radiocarbons or stuff, right, honey?
It's not about radioactivity. It's about carbon dating. That's the method they use to figure out how old this stone is.
Nerd alert!
Up until 1978, they allow people to walk through the Stonehenge. In 1978, that's when they decided to just fence off the area and let people just look from outside.
To preserve the site, right? We were given audio guides, and it would have like an audio recording of a tour guide explaining the history of the Stonehenge and how it came to be, what their prophecies or theories are as to how it even got there and all that. It was just a big unknown as to how they got there, who put them there back in the days. So I'm pretty sure Justin put them there.
It was me.
Oh no!
Guilty as charged.
Threw him under the bus.
Built in stages between 3000 and 2200 BC. It's the only stage.
I mean, look how their pillows look like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wood. It's made of wood.
This is their pillow and their bed.
Are you taking a video?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's their
Here.
oven or stove.
That's their
That's
shelf.
their plate.
And their plate.
Oh,
So we finished our tour in Stonehenge. We got back on the bus and it was maybe a half an hour drive to the town of Salisbury. Salisbury is also a town where 2 British spies were poisoned by Russian agents.
Yes, if you've heard about it on the news, I'm pretty sure you guys did. They actually showed us the site where cops had fenced off the area with a yellow tape. And they were still there, either investigating or just making sure that it preserved the crime scene. So yeah, of course there were no bodies there.
Remember the kind of episode
Still in the news.
that happened? Apparently both went on a coma, but they seem to be recovering. They seem to be better now.
We went to Salisbury Cathedral. We got a magnet from there.
A magnet. Oh, this cathedral was huge. Like, oh my goodness, Calgary doesn't even have a cathedral that comes close to how beautiful this is. Like, Paris had Notre Dame Cathedral. The United Kingdom, or at least the Southampton area, had this Salisbury Cathedral, and holy mackerel, so gorgeous. Like the glass windows, the height of it all. Just going in there, like, am I in a palace? The ceilings are so high. Oh.
And they had an organ there.
Yeah.
Huge organ.
It was such a beautiful historical scene as well. Like there was so much history inside the Salisbury Cathedral. And we got to see the Charter of Rights. We were not allowed to take any photos or take any videos of the famous Charter of Rights.
So it's in a dark room. That area has black curtains around it, so you have to open up the black curtain, go inside and take a look and come back out.
And when you go inside, you will see this like really cool parchment paper with the writings of the Charter of Rights, and it's encased in this glass box which is all lit up. So it's like, oh, that's so cool. And I believe I learned for the first time that it was written on sheepskin. I was like, is that the type of paper they're talking about, or did they literally write on top of sheepskin? And then the lady said, it is sheepskin. I'm like, oh, okay. She answered my question. Why would she do that? Just carry me. So anyhow, I stepped out. I was like,
I'm imagining it, a ship running around and trying to
like,
hold still.
And we even got to see like a really, really, really old library at the top, on an upper floor within the cathedral. Wow. It looked really old. Like it looked like out of a scene from Game of Thrones. His name is Sam. He was going through the different aisles of the library. That's how it looked like. Only they kind of fenced it off so you can only see what it looks like from one area. And then you have like really thick antique books there. So heavy. Like that's it. That's all I've got. Wasn't that short, you guys? Yeah, definitely planning to go back to the United Kingdom one day because we haven't gotten the chance to visit London. Right? And yeah, we kind of want to see Buckingham Palace and the famous London Bridge and the Big Ben. We want to experience that one day.
The big what?
Ben. He's never heard of the... No, I'm not going to throw you under the bus like that. Do I?
No,
Let's be real. Big Ben? Just kidding.
And also the Eye of London.
Yes, that I've never heard of.
The big Ferris wheel.
Oh, so yeah, definitely have reasons to go back to the UK. Oh, the dollar store there. What did they call it?
The Poundland.
OMG. One of the reasons or motivations we have to go back there is because they have Poundland, which is the equivalent of dollar store here in Canada or Calgary, and it is so cheap there. Like the dollar store here, you could tell that the stuff inside are cheap, but there in Poundland, they had, you guys, Hershey's, like this big of a container, a Hershey mixed nut medley there. So we literally had pure Hershey chocolate bars mixed with salted peanuts, caramel peanuts, you name it. So sweet and salty mix. Ugh. I was so obsessed. I was like, oh, this is so unhealthy for me. It was so good. So I should have bought more of those. I only bought one because I wasn't sure what it tastes like. I was like, it's from Poundland. How good could it taste? And then, yeah, we ate it on the train back from the cruise ship to Paris.
Everywhere we went, it was free washroom in UK. Alright, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing.
For those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel because we love our YouTube family. We could really use your like. We appreciate every single comment and feedback that you guys have for us. If you have experiences in the same areas that we've traveled to during our Euro tour, please share them with us so we know that we've missed out on. I'm sure there's a lot of places we missed out on, so that we know what types of food we should have tasted while we were there. Maybe give us a reason to go back.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye.